Hey guys, what's going on? It's Justin just coming to you with another video. I'm in the basement in the grow room, and I just wanted to make a little weed talk video. Just talking about weed, cannabis. Um, uh, Things are going pretty good with the grow. Um, I got two plants that just look beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Um, and I think they're gonna produce some real chronic weed, cannabis, real chronic, because everything is just really fat and stocky. Um, so I had one seed. This is my second grow operation. My first grow operation, I had one seed that grew so tall it hit the ceiling. I didn't know what to do with it. That was the only plant that produced any bud. I had like 3 lights on that one plant, and it still grew past all the lights, grew up to the ceiling. I couldn't control it. But that was the plant that produced the most cannabis for me, the most bud. Um, um, so I actually ended up only having one plant produce anything. So my first grow didn't go that great. I had 4 plants, and I burnt them with too much nutrients. So the weed that came from that, I turned into Rick Simpson oil. It's a high potency cannabis oil. It's basically taking all the oil out of the bud. That's basically what it is. And it takes the cannabis out of the bud so that you can ingest it and get stoned without having to hurt your lungs smoking. And then my second grow was the same seeds, but this is the one that hit the ceiling. So I couldn't control it. It grew past the lights. Part of the plant was burning. You know, it just wasn't a good grow, but it produced enough cannabis, enough potent cannabis to get me stoned. So whatever I did was right, because it produced decent weed. You know, and I've been smoking cannabis my whole life. If I say it's decent, it's pretty good stuff. So yeah, I'm looking at the plants now, and they just look phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I had to move my grow operation to the basement. So, I got a nice setup in the basement. I'm a medical marijuana patient, so if you're wondering why I talk about cannabis and have cannabis, it's my medicine. So I had to buy this little heater for the basement because this is where my grow operation is, in the basement. And it was like 59 degrees, 60 degrees in the basement, which was just a little too cold. I had the two plants that I have now in 60-degree weather, which was a little bit too cold. Their growth was stunted a little bit. But now that I have heat, they're doing real good. So I'm expecting to have some real chronic bud very soon. They just went into flower. They're at the 6-week mark. And, boy, what a savior this is. I was spending a ton of money on cannabis. Like $400 a month. And to not have to pay for cannabis is pretty cool. Like, for the longest time, I have this big jar full of cannabis. Whenever I want weed, I go shopping in my bedroom for weed. It's the coolest thing. I don't even have to buy it anymore. I've been waiting for this my whole life. My whole life, I've been waiting to grow cannabis. And now I can finally do it. The stalks on these plants are friggin' huge. Very serious stalks. I have a joint of the stuff that hit the ceiling, which is pretty good stuff. I can't complain. I can't complain. If it gets you stoned, then that's all you can ask for. So I got this little heater, and it was way undersized for the basement. Way undersized. I didn't have any more money to get a second one or a third one. I only have one. And I was hoping it would take the chill off, because it was averaging around 60 degrees here in the basement, which is just a little too cold for pot, for cannabis. It's just a little too cold. So I got this one heater. There it is there. And I got this one heater. And it took like 2 days to heat the basement up, because it's got all concrete walls. So it was like an ice box in here. And it took 2 days to heat this basement up. But I got the whole basement heated. So now I have no trouble. So this is Girl Scout Cookies Extreme. And boy, was it extreme. I cannot believe that I pulled out that this weed gets me stoned. I cannot believe it. Because I did a really poor job growing. I mean, it was hitting the ceiling, hitting the lights. So, I grow in 7-gallon pots and 5-gallon pots. You get the best yield that way. Right now I'm growing auto flowers, and you can harvest in 8 weeks, but they usually go to about 10 weeks or 11. The Girl Scout cookies that I just smoked went 11 and a half weeks, which could be why it's so potent. So, yeah, I'm just sitting on the floor. I'm just sitting on the floor in the basement right next to my plants. I like spending time down here with the plants. So, I'm really looking forward to this batch of weed coming out now. They just went into flower. They're in week 6. I got my blurple lights on them. I use blurples and I use quantum boards. Blurple lights are pretty good. I got no complaints. But I spend my money on quantum boards now. I have 2 quantum boards and I have 3 blurple lights. The quantum boards are phenomenal. The SMD, surface mounted diode, they are phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I got some serious lighting on these plants. Serious lighting. That's what's been so hard for me is just buying the lights, you know? It's not cheap. So, yeah. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 stations right now of light. I got serious light on these cannabis plants. I got more light than I know what to do with. I probably have enough light here for probably 12 plants, which is a lot. I mean, like I said, I just harvested one plant and it gave me enough weed to last a year off one plant. A whole year's worth of pot in one plant. So that's pretty good. So if I had 12 plants, that's a lot of pot. I'm not sure the state, I think I read somewhere that the state allows 24 plants. 24 mature plants. That's a lot. Thank God. You know, I don't know. I don't know if they should legalize it or just keep it medical marijuana. Well, that heater I'm using is called Lasco. Lasko. Lasco. Boy, what a champ that thing is, huh? I mean, it's 69 degrees here in the basement. It took like 2 days to heat this basement up, but it finally got warm. All from this little heater. That was like $50 on Amazon. What a steal that was. So, yeah, things are going pretty good in my life. I just did some grocery shopping today. I got some good stuff. I got taquitos and I got stuff to make breakfast sandwiches. I got bacon, eggs, English muffins. I'm going to have a bacon and egg English muffin breakfast sandwich every morning. Yeah, things are going pretty good in my life. You know, I'm realizing, because I have low energy. I can't say that. I have good energy. But work has been difficult in my younger years. Things that are easy for most people are difficult for me. I don't know. I got a pretty serious filter on the water main on this house. That's the filter. 2 of them. I got 2 filters on the water main. One is a carbon filter that takes the chlorine and sediment out. And the first filter is a sediment filter to keep the carbon filter clean. I did that out of my own ingenuity. I'm a licensed Rhode Island master plumber. So, the filters work good when you can afford them. I haven't been able to afford new filters in a while. But, yeah, I'm doing really good with growing cannabis. It's not that hard. All you want to do is just create a good environment. That's all it's about. People make it sound difficult, but it's really not. Anybody can do it. You just want to stick to the nutrients and stick to the light. You know, it's all about light and nutrients. That's it. If you can get the light, the proper LED lights, then, and you got the right nutrients and you're using it at the right amounts, then you're golden. Absolutely golden. I just hope I didn't hurt these plants by having them in 60-degree weather. They look kind of congealed, like huddled up, like they don't spread out very far. The branches. I don't know. We'll find out. But I think these two plants here are going to produce some serious chronic. You know, I got a damaged disc in my lower back. I got a disc in my neck that's damaged. I got diabetes, type 2 diabetes. And I got schizophrenia. I got too many things against me. I'm smoking pot. And I don't want no bullshit from anybody about it. You know, it's just, I'm dealing with a lot. I have to smoke weed. It's just the way it goes. And to be able to grow it on your own and not have to spend money on it is like a gift from heaven. It's a gift from heaven. We have some crazy cannabis strains going out there now. We have really done a good job with these strains. I mean, these two plants I have here right now just look phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. The stalks on them are like huge. So I'm really anxious to get this next grow underway. Get the flowers going on these two plants. They're just little munchkin plants right now, compact in size. Kush Doctor is what it is. I smoked weed all through high school. So I mean, I had a car. I had a job when I turned 16. And I smoked pot all through high school. As soon as I got pot in my hands, I was a pothead. I used to smoke before class. Um, I used to smoke before class, which was pretty cool. My friends in high school knew me for smoking weed. So, you know, I got to smoke weed during school, which was pretty cool. I had my own car, I had a job, I had my weed. So, yeah, everything's going pretty good right now. I just did some grocery shopping today. I hate doing grocery shopping. I hate it. So, I only do it when it's absolutely necessary. I tell you, it's not very comfortable on this floor. But, yeah, things are going pretty good. So, yeah. I'm gonna have some dope-ass chronic up in this place pretty soon. They're in the 6th week right now. So 6 from sprout. It's been 6 weeks. So the buds should be popping up any day now. They've already started to form. So it should be any day now. The buds should be arriving. I have a lot of enjoyment out of growing cannabis. I just really enjoy it. I think it's a lot of fun to grow cannabis. It's just a lot of entertainment. You know, you can... You know, I started off with a good setup. You know, I use expensive cocoa coir, which is a grow medium, instead of soil. Soil you can overwater, and you can over-nutrient soil. But with cocoa coir, the water just falls right out of it when it's over waterlogged. So you're not going to overwater the plants. Everything that I've done is very expensive. I don't cut corners. The nutrients are a ton of money. I spend a ton of money on nutrients. But it's the right thing to do. You got to do it. You know, I hear about people making their own nutrients, ordering the stuff online, and making their own nutrients. I just buy it, you know. What are you going to do? I only have 2 plants, so it's not like I spend a lot of money on nutrients. But I'm going to be getting more and more plants. Like, I just ordered 5 seeds from I Love Growing Marijuana website in Amsterdam. So I just ordered 5 seeds. So I'm going to be planting them as soon as I get them in the mail. So it's going to be livening up here in the basement, and within a few months it's going to be cranking down here. So yeah, things are going pretty good. You know, I'm probably only going to plant 4 seeds. Maybe I'll plant the 5th one. I don't know. Yeah, I'll plant the 5th. Because we're getting that stimulus check in the mail. That stimulus check coming in within the next couple weeks. So I'm going to buy another light. Then I'm going to have all my plants growing down here. Yeah, I signed up for Section 8 housing. I hope I get it. I'd like to move out and get my own place. Maybe meet a girlfriend. That would be nice. I dated this chick from Russia. She was so pretty. She was young too, in her 30s. She was so pretty. When she found out I had been infected by the CIA, she bugged out. But, yeah. Things are going pretty good. I am just in awe at these plants. In awe. I cannot imagine what these buds are going to look like. Because these plants are friggin' stocky as a bastard. I mean, the stalks on them are like this big. I can only imagine that these plants are going to produce some serious buds. Especially now that I got the temperature up here. I got the temperature up to 68 degrees. It's actually 69. It's 69 right now. So Well, I guess I'll end this video. I don't have too much else to talk about. Just wanted to do a little smoke session. So, yeah, stay tuned for my next episode. We'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.